Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 8 for Sony PlayStation 1. We beat Tengu Man and Clown Man in the last video, and now we're going to face Grenade Man to start this one off.
I'm Grenade Man!
And now, the final stage of the first half of the game.
Ready.
Nice little 3D spinning platform there in the background there. Good thing I have the energy bouncer. Makes filling up special weapons a snap in case I ever have to need them. Also, these cylinders that I'm blowing up, they are bombs. If you hit them with the Mega Buster, they will be out of your way. And this is the usual enemy, really, that you just move back and forth on the floor, can't be hit with the Mega Buster, and speeds up when you're on its level. Thankfully, it can be easily destroyed with the Ice Wave. And that is excellent. I really needed that energy refill for the enemies that I had no idea would hit me. Get rid of you. Now here, there are enemies. Oh, really? I did not want to do that. Really, game? Let's go ahead and continue here. Come on.
Ready.
Yeah, I did not want to destroy those at all, because of those enemies that rise up and out of the pits. You can hear the sound of them rising up out of the pits as you go through the stage in certain parts. And I had the feeling that the Ice Wave would do that, so that's why I was kind of cautious at first. And let's see if these things give me anything. Okay, they won't. Okay, let's go ahead and shoot a little more carefully. Let's get over here. And that won't blow up that one block that is over there. There are two kinds of these square or cube-like blocks. There's the blue ones and there's the purple ones. You can only blow up like-minded or like-colored blocks. So if you hit a purple one, you'll blow up all the purple ones that are near it. If you blow up a blue one, you'll blow up all the blue ones that are near it. You can't hit purple and expect to blow up a blue. I don't know if I'll be able to do this. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I think if you take... We can. I wanted that. Unless... Can I do it this way? I want to see if I can do this with the laser. Well, we can do it this way, I suppose. Go ahead and use a Mega Ball. Had to concentrate there, but I was able to do it. If you take the top route, there's nothing. And of course, you'll still be introduced to these things. These are these little bomb platforms that have a number on them. You've seen them before in past Mega Man games. You step on one, it counts down to 0. When it hits 0, it blows up. This yellow and red one is the walking variety. It walks away when you step on it. And now we got these platforms. And this Sniper Joe. And whatever that is. We also want to be careful here because this is where the jumping enemies will show up again. And if you're fast here, you can get this bolt. And thankfully I had the laser, so I was able to tear through that turret there. Alright. Now we have a mini-boss. This little robotic eye that flies around with a junk shield around it. This would have been perfect for Junkman's stage in the 7th game, believe it or not. Kind of weird to have it here. So, it has a junk shield around it. It buries itself in the ground and then sends a piece of jumping or bouncing junk at you. And wherever you see the gears coming out of the ground like that, it's kind of hard to see. You don't want to be there because that is where, like right there, that is where the mini-boss will pop back up once it sinks into the ground here. And it also do that, but as long as you're on the other side of the room, it's really not much of a thing that you can deal with, or have to deal with. And this thing just shows up on just either side of the room. You also have this attack of raining junk that it sends at you, but as long as you stay on the move, it isn't that much of a problem. As long as you just move a little bit out of the way before it sends the attack out, you shouldn't have any trouble dodging it. And the laser helps make quick work of this. You can also use the Thunderclaw, though I don't feel like using the Thunderclaw. And by beating this mini-boss, you get the Rust Cycle. This lets you summon Rush, who then turns into a motorcycle. You then get to use the motorcycle and shoot rockets at enemies for a limited amount of time. Thankfully, unfortunately, they are the straight shooting variety. They don't home in on anything. So here, hammers. You want to make sure you're not in their way when they either swing either forward or back. Otherwise, you will get hit. And there's a bolt down there. We can't get that yet because we have no way to light that fuse. Not with any of the weapons that we have. So, we're just going to go up here just to show off how to get that. And then we're going to go ahead and be on our merry way. That is a flaming metar, or a torch metar. I don't really know if these things really have any names, but these things will light the fuses when they walk into them. And you can hear the crackle of the fuse before the dynamite boxes here explode. Want to be careful here, and I want to stand right here. Once I'm able to go further, I do want to slide to the right a little bit, then jump to the left, hopefully hold up on the control pad while I'm doing it, and then I'll be able to grab that ladder. As for that flaming metar above the ladder, it won't even hit you on the way down. You can just avoid it very, very easily. And now you have these hammers above pits. You had them above a area you could stand that was full of worms, but now you have pits, and now you have these enemies that are showing up near it too. Once you get through that, though, you've pretty much gotten through this stage. Now it's time to equip the Thunderclaw, because that is a weakness for Grenade Man.
I'll be nice on you.
Are you sure about that? So he has 3 attacks. He either says Flash Bomb to shoot a Flash Bomb. He either jumps across the screen saying nothing to shoot 4 grenades at you. And he says Crush to rush at you. In case he says Crush, be ready to jump over him. When he says Crazy Destroyer, he's at half health or below. And he'll start jumping around while shooting out Flash Bombs and grenades. You can send the grenades back at him with Flash Bomb for a little extra damage. As much damage as the Thunderclaw does on its own. And of course, by listening to Grenade Man speak, especially when he says, "That felt good," after he is beaten, you can tell the Grenade Man is some sort of masochist. And of course we get Flash Bomb, much like the Flash Bomb that Grenade Man has. You shoot it, it hits the wall, it creates a massive explosion. Let us save our game now. I've only been recording for 10 minutes and already I have a lot to say. I believe we have all the bolts that we have for now. At least, as far as we can get over at Grenade Man stage. Pressing the button and cutscene time.
Dr. Light, how's it going? Will it be okay?
I'm almost finished. The battery will be charged in 10 minutes.
That's good. By the way, what do you make of these?
These seems to be energy resources. But I've never seen this type on Earth. I don't know where this energy came from, but cannot let it fall into Dr. Wily's hands. You must recover all the energy immediately, Mega Man.
But where is Dr. Wily?
That's a good question. We may be able to locate another energy emission from the radar room. When we find that meteor, we'll find Dr. Wily.
He still lives.
What the?
Mega Man, you must go after him. We don't know who he is, and it's dangerous to leave him alone.
Yes, sir! Let's go, Rush!
As much as I like the anime like cutscenes here, one, Dr. Light sounds like Elmer Fudd, and two, what, Mega Man? How did that slip by? What's really funny is that for the longest time I thought he's just accidentally stammered and said Mega Man. No, it's W. Like, he was trying to say Wily and then caught himself and then said Mega Man, but it was still a bit too late. But whoever was directing the voice acting for the English version for this was like, yeah, good enough. Alright. Pack it in. We're done here. What power? I've got to go after him. Oh my. Just, I really have nothing else to say here. And by using the Mega Baldu, we can bounce up to here. And we can go to the left for a bolt. However, if we go to the right, we can also get a bolt that way. Where is it? I forgot what it looks like. I need to go by color, not by icon. But yeah, you can just shoot the Thunderclaw at this thing and you can swing by. And then you can shoot something with the Mega Buster if you need to, which is really neat. And now I'm going to use the Ice Wave to get rid of these things. And hopefully destroy this without getting shot at. Now I believe in the Saturn version, you can walk through here and go to a hidden room where you can face Cutman. However, since this is the PS1 version and not the Saturn version, you can't even get through the wall into that room at all. Also, up here, if you were to jump up here, you would accidentally hit your head on the prize ball. If you do touch the prize balls, you do get hurt. That's probably how you're going to find out you're going to find something there. And thankfully I was able to get everything for the weapon refill in time, even though I don't need it. You are... Wait! Who are you? Don't try to stop me from completing my mission. And this guy's pretty simple. You want to stay away from him when he jumps. You want to slide under whenever possible. And when he dashes at you, you want to keep your distance as well, so that way you don't get punched. He also has another attack, and there it is. He always goes up when he does that. And you would just want to keep sliding under him, so that way you don't get hit by this. When he stops, kind of hard to tell. Sometimes he does it early, sometimes he does it a little later. And I was too far away for that. You want to be not close to him, but also not too far away either. Otherwise, you risk taking damage that way. And of course, you don't want to get hit by the energy wave from that either. And there we go. I feel a strong sense of justice within you. Who are you? And here's Proto Man. Are you okay? Proto Man! They didn't put an E at the end of happened. This ain't the only typo you're gonna have here. What happened? Who is he? I don't know. That robot was holding back. He didn't fight me with everything he had. I wonder why. He might be connected to Dr. Wily. What? Wily Tower is just ahead from here. That's the name of Wily's new castle. That robot may be going there. Maybe. I'll be careful. Thanks, Proto Man.
That must be it over there. I can see it.
I'm impressed. I didn't think you'd make it this far, Mega Man. However, I don't have time to deal with you. Say goodnight.
Rush? Rush!
Are you okay?
Who are you?
My name is Duo. I was born with the sole purpose to eliminate the evil energy from this universe.
thing. It's just like the one I gave to Dr. Light.
Yes, this is what you people call evil energy. Based on my studies so far, the one who obtained the original energy must be a being of complete evil. This type of energy absorbs the evil in a person's mind and then multiplies. Judging by the quick rate of its growth, it'll take over the planet with evil energy in a matter of days. We must stop it. I sense the original energy exists in that tower. But the barrier prohibits me from going there. I'll destroy the rest of the evil energy that has spread throughout the Earth. You search and destroy the energy sources for that barrier.
Let's do it! Time to go, Rush!
And from here, we can save our game. So, we now know why Dr. Wily was on that island. He wanted to get that evil energy that somehow landed there during that battle between Duo and that other robot at the very beginning of the game. We finally know the name of the guy we fought earlier. His name is Duo. He's an interesting character. This isn't his first appearance. This is actually his second. The first appearance of him, of Duo, was Mega Man 2 The Power Battle, which was an arcade-style Mega Man boss rush-like game where you fought 6 robot masters and then you fought Wily. You picked a scenario, you fought your robot masters, you got their weapon energy, you tried to find out which robot master was weak to what, and then you fought Wily. And that was it. Short, nice arcade fun. It eventually showed up on the Mega Man Anniversary Collection in 2004, finally giving that and its prequel, Mega Man The Power Battle, a home port. Unless you were in Japan. I believe in Japan, I may be wrong on this, it got its own standalone release, I think. And it actually had extras that the 2 arcade games did not have in Mega Man Anniversary Collection, such as a boss rush mode where you fought all the robot masters, not just 6 of them. But anyway, we now have 4 new robot masters, and of course we have this intro stage in case we want to go back to it, which we have no reason to do so. There is Astroman, Swordman, Aquaman, and Searchman. The Dr. W logo is the Dr. Wily stages. Once we beat the 4 robot masters here, we will be able to finally take on the Dr. Wily stages. And down here, we can finally go to this icon. This takes us back to the first set of stages, in case we need to get bolts or something. Or if we want to go back to Dr. Light's shop. Let's go ahead and go to Dr. Light's lab here so we can enter the shop and get more stuff. New parts have been completed. Bring the bolts to me and I'll give you power-ups. So we ask for a part now. We can press right when we're as far right as we can go, and we will have more power-ups to pick up. Alright, time for the breakdown. Energy Saver. It will save the exact amount of energy required for a special weapon. I want this. Super Recover. It increases the amount of energy or weapon energy you recover. Not sure if I want it. I usually don't get it, but it is useful. Spare Charger. Spare bodies will be refilled automatically for when you exit from a stage. Meaning, I believe you go back to the default amount of lives if you have anything less than that when you exit. Sliding will speed up. Be careful. That's what Hyper Slider does. I never get that. Exchanger. If you exchange life, or if you obtain life energy while your life bar is full, it will be converted to weapon energy. I usually don't get that. Boost part. The Mega Buster will speed up. I believe this makes you fire faster. I usually don't get that. Rapid part. The 3 Mega Busters will be fired each time you press the shot button. So you shoot 3 lemons instead of 1 when you press square or triangle. I usually don't get this. H-Speed or Hyperspeed Charge. It shortens the charge time for the charge shot. I want this. This is something I usually get, because the charge time, while respectable, it is a bit slow for my taste at the beginning of the game. This makes it better. This is a part that I absolutely adore having. So now, we might as well go ahead and save, so that way we can keep that part. I absolutely do want the hyperspeed charge, because it will make stuff a lot easier. I really felt like I wasn't firing fast enough against the mini bosses in the first half of the game. And while it would have been nice, I was still able to kind of go without it, because I'd rather have the energy balancer, and 2, we couldn't get the hyperspeed charge during the first half of the game anyway.
Good luck, Mega Man.
So now that we've got that out of the way, we are now a little better prepared for the second half of the game. And we are going to face... Wait. Do we? I think so. Base Grenade Man. Well, Sword Man is the easiest to beat out of the 4 Robot Masters in the second half of the game anyway, so we are going to face him in the next video. Join me next time, where we take on Sword Man and then Search Man, because those are the 2 enemies that will be next on the weakness chain. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!